So in this video, I'm just going to show you a few things that I've seen. And remember, I have 2 strikes on all my channels, so I can't say what I want to say. But can you see the rat face on this creature? I mean, you know what I'm saying. She's a pigeon pecker. Look at that rat face.
In the battle to flatten the curve, political leaders say getting the country back to work depends on 3 key words.
Testing, testing, testing.
Go peck some pigeon poop, you creature. So here's a story that I cannot make fun of because it involves sexual assault. It's Biden is accused by some, wait till you see it. So here's an image of the person, what it looks like now, that's accusing Biden. And the accuser's name is Tara Reid. Isn't that an actress's name, Tara Reid? But it's not spelled like this.
It says after the alleged assault in 1993, she told a few people. She referred us to a friend who says Reid told her Biden put his hand up her skirt during an unwanted encounter. The friend didn't want to be named. Reid also put us in touch with a former neighbor, Linda Lacasse, who says Reid told her about the alleged assault. The former neighbor, Linda Lacasse, who said...
Did they just say Linda Lick Ass? Are you kidding me? They said Linda Lick Ass? Anyway, it's got the same initials. And you know what else it has in it. So I'm done with the Biden story. But this story right here is about something to do with closing the chicken plants and stuff like that. And before I show you this person's name, I just want to remind you of something. You remember Sean Penn in Fast Times at Ridgemont High? His name was Jeff Spicoli. And this creature's name is Lick-Oli. She's got the Lick-Oli. Ah, man, you just can't make these names up, man. She even has the MAGA, M-A-G-A in her name. MAGA Lick-Oli. Here's the pigeon pecker's puppet, Trump. And this is their messiah. You know that, right? The pigeon pecker's messiah. Anyway, he's starting some operation. It's called Operation Warped Pee-Pee. That's what it is. They love the warped pee-pee, folks. You understand? Operation Warped Pee-Pee. So in in New York, there was a march. There was a march of pigeon peckers, not penguins. They look like penguins, but they're a bunch of pigeon peckers. They were marching for a rabbi's funeral, okay? It's the march of the pigeon peckers. And they don't know how to social distance, these creatures.
In the age of social distancing, it was a shocking sight. Thousands of mourners in Brooklyn at a rabbi's funeral.
You are putting my cops' lives at risk, and it's unacceptable.
New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio says he's instructing the NYPD to cite or arrest anyone who disobeys a social distancing order.
Yeah, I didn't see anyone get arrested or cited.
It was thousands of people.
This pigeon pecker right here, he reminds me of an actor out of that Seinfeld show that Elaine was gonna date one time. I don't remember, but he reminds me, it's his exact voice too. And by the way, S-H-E-A, his last name, Shea equals 33. And let me tell you something. I'm not going to say anything about this story, but I just want you to see this creature. This is supposedly like some type of farmer or something. Imagine if this creature didn't have the long hair, what it would look like. It would look just like a rabbi with a little bit of beard. And she wouldn't even have to get rid of her pitchfork. You know what I'm saying? If she became a rabbi, she could still use the pitchfork. So I'll give you 4 guesses of who this guy is. He's either my brother or a weed dealer or a homeless guy or the mayor of a town. Which one do you think he is?
Our governor is saying to you, hear me on this. She's saying to you, you're going to die if you go back to work at City Hall. You're going to die if you go back to your construction job. But it's okay if you work at Walmart.
He's the mayor of, I guess, New Mexico or something. I don't know, man. So right here, these are two dudes dancing.
This is a patient in the ICU who has been unable to move for 30 days, was able to get up and dance with one of his physical therapists. And the other physical therapist or person who's there puts their hand in the air. This was in a hospital in Spain. You know, Spain's been so hard hit.
And remember, I said that ICU equals 33, right? And remember, they said 30 days. There's your 3 again. And look, it says patient dances with the pee-pee. It says dances with the pee-pee. You remember the movie Dances with Wolves? Well, this is the new one, Dances with the Pee-pee. And speaking of the pee-pee, the other day they were talking about using this as a medication for the virus. And look, you see the pee-pee right there in the word Pepsid? And right under the pee-pee is the word come. Complete, get it? Pee-pee, come. And then look, the last 3 letters of Pepsid, backwards it's the word dick. C-I-D is D-I-C, dick. And right under the dick is the word eat. Complete. Eat, get it? Eat the dick and pee-pee come. You pieces of... You know who this Revenge of the Nerds pigeon pecker is? I mean, he looks like the guy from Revenge of the Nerds, this pigeon pecker. They're saying that there's a conspiracy theory that he was patient, or she was patient 0, or yeah, she was. And she gave it to the people in China, the virus. And anyway, what's his name? I think he was involved too. I'm not sure, both of them. But his name is Matt Ben Assy. Ben the Assy, you see that? And by the way, Ben means son in Hebrew. So I told you the son is the code. And he's got the ass, Ben the Assy. And here's a doctor with the same initials. I told you, in all these, people you see on television, you're always going to see the same initials. And who is this black dude? His name is Doctor. Another doctor, huh? I've never seen so many black doctors in my life. His name is Olamide Omadili. Omadile, whatever. He's got the same initials, man. Can you imagine? Olamide Omadili. So have you heard about this Getty Museum challenge? So the Getty Museum, I guess, is telling people, because they're locked up in their homes, quarantine, is try to recreate art from what you have at home. So there's the art, and there's him, some pigeon pecker, recreating it. Look at that, out of toilet rolls.
Recreate a favorite work of art using whatever you've got in lockdown is now a shelter-in-place phenomenon. They go far. In El Greco from the Renaissance, COVID style. Frida Kahlo's parrots, cleaning products instead. The girl with the pearl earring, try the pug with the pearl earring.
So they had to use the pee-pee. Did you hear that? The pug with the pearl. Pearl earring. The pee-pee ring. And then this artwork, some family, tried to recreate this. Really? A family would do this, huh? By the way, these people have clothes on YouTube. Okay? They're not naked. But anyway, they posted this. And that was supposedly the same family? Look nothing alike. Well, so I thought that I might send, my entry in to this museum challenge. I call it Life Imitating Art, and I titled it Pigeon Pecker. You pieces of... So this is the last story I'm going to do. It's something about passengers stuck at sea.
Tonight, Melinda Mann is one of hundreds of crew members, including 9 Americans, still stuck on board a Holland America cruise ship.
Did you hear the creature's name? Melinda Mann. It's got the man in it. Ah, man, look at this creature, will you? It's got the same initials, too.
What have you been doing for the last few weeks, last few months? I've just been doing a whole lot of nothing, honestly. I've just spent a lot of time in my room waiting for my government to let me in, and I'm a U.S. citizen.
No, you're a U.S. lesbian. That's what you are. Aye, aye, Captain Panhandler, whatever the hell this creature is.
What kind of Jew trick is this? What kind of Jew trick is this?